He powers his way into the finals for the first time. A young talent, part of the youth movement for Virginia Tech. Ventresca, the redshirt freshman out of Moxbury, New Jersey.
His opponent from ACC State, a redshirt junior from Boston, Virginia, Jarrett, Trombley.
And here comes the crowd favorite, Jarrett Trombley. NC State wasn't sure what was going to happen, how it was all going to unfold when Camacho injured his knee in the spring. They were trying to get him back throughout the course of the year, just never worked out. And the big reason they weren't in a hurry to rush him back was Jarrett Trombley was wrestling very well.
NC State wants to have two guys at every weight class, and Trombley comes in with a hard underhook, and he's going to try and throw that underhook over. He feels he's stronger at 125 than he was at 133. And he feels that he can muscle some of the 25-pounders that he's wrestled.
Trombley with NCAA championship experience.
Nice club.
Quick warning.
That was a hello club. I'm here.
I agree.
Good job by the official to nip that in the bud real quick. We're not going to have this.
Trombley, a two-time NCAA qualifier. Keep in mind, both those times it was at 133. 2020, the COVID year, and then in 2021, won a couple of matches at Nationals in 21, so he has NCAA experience. Different story when you look at the body of work for Eddie Ventresca, redshirt freshman. Coming off a redshirt season last year, wrestled in 4 tournaments. He was the New Jersey state champion at 120 pounds, 17-6 this year.
Wrestle through this. Wrestle through this.
We're going to see an interesting contrast because Trombley likes to come in with that underhook to his opponent's right side, but Eddie Ventresca has a good shot to his opponent's left leg. So who's going to beat it first? Is Trombley going to get that underhook, or is Ventresca going to get to that shot to that left leg, just like he was trying there?
Minute 30.
When they wrestled in Dormy, there was a 1-1 match before it went to overtime, and Trombley got a neutral danger takedown to win 3-1.
Go wrestle through here, guys. Wrestle
what a difference, and this is the thing about the wrestling season. It is a marathon. It is a long haul, but it wasn't that long ago. Tony Roby was not happy with his 125-pounders.
Oh, my goodness. It was a battle just to see who was going to be starting from week to week.
One minute.
Ventresca's doing a good job of keeping his position. And Trombley is going to try and pull down with that right arm and force that underhook.
45.
It's always typical, I'm not going to say always, but oftentimes in finals, there's a little more cautiousness. Wrestlers don't open up as much. They don't want to lose, but we want to see some action with 25-pounders.
A little bit of youth in Blacksburg this year, up and down the Virginia lineup as Ventresca submarines his way low.
That is his strength side. We talked about that earlier. He likes to shoot to his opponent's left leg. Now he's bringing it out. He's got to be careful not to bring it out against the natural movement of the knee.
Easy, guys. Easy.
We were talking about who's going to beat. Who's going to beat? Is it going to be the underhook of Trombley, or just look at this low shot right to the left leg? That's his best shot, and he did a good job of cutting the corner, getting behind. Just not enough time.
Okay? I'll call you on. Wait for me. Wait for me. I'll call you on.
Ventresca, freshman for Coach Roby. We will see Henson, a true freshman, a little bit later on, wrestling for an ACC title.
Okay, cover legal.
Tom Crook, a freshman, future bright in Blacksburg. Stand up by Ventresca. Trombley trying to use his strength to muscle him back down, but that does not sway Ventresca, who is away. 12 seconds into this period. Ventresca fires the opening salvo on a 1-0 lead.
1-0 lead. And let's see if Ventresca goes back to that shot to his opponent's left leg. Trombley has that left leg back, and he banged with the right side. He's going to try and get to that underhook. He doesn't really shoot too much just in space. He likes to close the gap. He wants to touch and then shoot. And there it is. That's where Trombley wants to be, right here. But good job by Ventresca with the head position. He wants to put his head on the side where that underhook is.
Good action. Here we go, guys. Keep working here.
Back to the feet we go. A minute 11.
Here we go.
Low scoring title bout at 125.
1 minute. Fingers.
Trombley
Let it go, guys.
gets to his collar tie. Trombley likes to work from his knees once he gets that initial tie-up. Ventresca steers it away.
A little misdirection may be helpful for Ventresca here. Just get the feel. This was typical of their first match. 1-1. Now, Ventresca is very good on top. Very decisive. Now, motion is not a way
15.
to create a stall. You have to shoot. So even though you may say, what's going on? He's not doing anything. Well, you have to commit to a shot. Short time, and we're going to the third period. 1-0 Ventresca.
With the 2 ACC titles already secured tonight for NC State, Pat Papalizio has guided the Wolfpack to their 5th straight tournament championship. Congratulations to NC State, a year that saw 3 teams go into the postseason with a 4-1 mark through the ACC dual portion of the schedule, Pitt and Virginia Tech. The other 2 schools, but today NC State has already clinched it. Trombley gets the point, and we go back to square one, tied at 1.
Tied at 1. Ventresca's had the only real committed offensive dangerous shots, and he's doing a good job of negating the underhook of Trombley. Is pretty quick, so if there is a scramble situation, oftentimes he turns out on top. He's trying to just create something.
Nothing to be found for Ventresca on the brief exchange.
Ventresca's doing a good job of stalking. And we'll see if Ventresca has learned. There's many of the matches that he's had this season, he's lost late. But at this point, he's probably learned from mistakes and knows how to close a match. He's 45. So at this point, this is when the fan base needs to start getting behind Trombley. They need to start making some noise. Guy stalking. 30. 1-30 seconds left. Are they going to wait for overtime? They're going to try and score here.
Get out of it. Let it go. Let those fingers go.
I feel like it's going to be one explosive possession.
15. Out.
It's a natural flow of the match. So it's an action call. No one was stalling there. It's just a natural flow of the match. 13 seconds. I don't see anyone put himself in a bad position the last 13 seconds, but I hope I'm wrong.
Short.
Certainly smelling like we're heading to sudden victory. Final few moments, third period, and we will go into a 2-minute sudden victory to decide the ACC championship at 125. Eddie Ventresca dipping his toe into the championship waters for the first time. The same story can be said for Trombley. Both coaches looking on from their distant corner, and we go back to action.
Trombley's doing a good job of trying to get to his underhook, but Ventresca's defending him very well by putting his head on the side of the underhook. Ventresca's stalking. I want to see him go back to that shot to the left leg.
Started to reach for it.
Now they're opening up now.
Countered by Trombley.
Work center.
Ventresca will let Trombley get back in near the center.
You can hear hokies and chant going on. Seems like everybody's nervous. This is a good position. Good position. He's trying to look at squirrely. He's going to look out. He's trying to get him down. He's got to get him. He's got to get them. He's going to bring him back in. Oh! Stall call. Absolutely stall call. No question there. But hey, that was the right decision. That was the right decision by Trombley. Trombley had to get out of bounds because if he tried to fight that, it might have been a tough situation. I don't mind that. Smart wrestling, take the stall call there. So Ventresca started to feel good about himself. He said, look, I can get there. But that stall call makes a difference. Obviously,
45.
It was good to not
Had to do it to save the match.
Yeah, and long ago, good shot. My goodness, nothing there. Nothing there. Because that's reaction time. Reaction time is based upon the judgment of the official. He was on his behind, but it was just good reaction time. You can see Ventresca's getting confident. He's getting confident right here. Short time here. Ventresca's feeling good about himself.
Trombley on the ropes a little bit. Does Ventresca have time for one more? No, but Trombley does, and he sends his crowd into a frenzy. Oh my! Out of nowhere, Trombley fires and secures the win.
I didn't see it coming. I did not see it coming. We said that before. Did Ventresca learn how to close a match? He lost it tight again. He was so close to getting that takedown at the end. And here it is, a lightning shot by Jarrett Trombley. He just got lower, got it, and he is pumped. Sucking down from 133 to 125 for the team and wins an ACC championship.